Hello guys, and welcome to another video of Pokemon Reborn. In this episode we're going to go into the hot springs which are near that disappearing forest. I'm horrible with names, so let's just give it by keywords. Sorry again about that. I can still have the cold, but still working hard for this. So basically, this is a strength puzzle, so when you first enter the dungeon you'll have to just knock that boulder down. And you can move it left, right, and down. There's 4 puzzles, but you can get actually 3 items. So on the lower right you can just get the magmarizer, and lower left you get fire. Is it flame charge? Yeah, flame charge. So these are all like strength puzzles and everything else. So if you do a mistake, like what I did in the beginning over here, you can easily just go upstairs using this thing. So your objective is to make the fountains. You have to cover one side so you can just go up with the fountains. So this is a bit of a longer video because, again, the strength puzzles do take little time, and it's very useful that you do have a Pokemon with tailwind for certain areas that are misty. You could also have a Pokemon with whirlwind as well. That's why I only have a butterfly and a Butterfree. Wow. Okay. So this time, I'm going down with the lower puzzle. Do remember you can use surf in your strength puzzles, so you can use that to navigate yourself pretty easily. Usually in other Pokemon games you couldn't use surf and navigate strength boulders, if I remember correctly. Honestly, I thought while doing this puzzle, like, it took me a long time to just figure it out. I'm like, okay, once I discovered that you can do this, the puzzles became very simple. It was a bit harder, but just be careful with your movements. Save if you need to. Like over there, see, that side went up, so now I can access this new area, which is pretty good. So just takes me a little time to think and realize, okay, where am I supposed to go? Which one has to be pushed up? Because if you push up to the longer one, you won't be able to access the part of the puzzle that you want to access. You have to push the smaller one so the bigger one becomes bigger, or smaller, or larger, or whatever. So I'll just keep pushing that to that side. Surfing literally solves all the problems, so I just go up. So this leads me to this upper area on the first floor again. So this time I'm just going to check what I'm supposed to do in case there's a thing. So I know that there's 2 geysers here, so I have to push one geyser and go up. So where's the rock? The rock's up here. Can you smell what the rock's cooking? No. The rock does not need to cook anything. But for puzzles, I think these puzzles are more challenging than the last few puzzles we had. The most challenging puzzle for me, I would have to say, was oh my god, I forgot the Pokemon's name. It was that sort of bubble Pokemon. Solasis. That strength puzzle was just something else, but that was annoying. These puzzles are a bit more logical, because once you do figure it out, it is pretty straightforward, although it does take time and effort. I mean, getting some of the Mega Stones now is just better. I just remember that these areas would have a locked door. I wonder if those doors still exist, or did she Amethyst move them out yet? Because those doors were like people's speculation of legendary Pokemons being behind those doors and everything else. Let us go. So basically, you have to keep falling and dropping into new different locations. So I wanted to get in this side and I didn't know. So thick steam fields to order. This is where that Pokemon with tailwind or whirlwind comes in handy. I have a Butterfree level 30 that knows tailwind for me in this case. So it has a focus band because we're in fire type Pokemon, and I have repel on. So just wait a moment. I won't use it. So then I'll have wild encounter. So okay, I'll just use tailwind because apparently I have higher speed than any other Pokemon. Okay, taunt's not gonna work. Let's just run away. Steam blown. So this is another puzzle. I'm just gonna switch out a stronger Pokemon. Another interesting glitch on Reborn I learned was that if your Pokemon's a lower level than the Pokemon in the area when you use a repel, it does not work. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's how repel's supposed to work or something like that. So let's just continue moving these boulders. If I move it down, I know it's not gonna be able to move, so it has to be the top 2 sides. I'm gonna restart this puzzle again. Oh my god, I also have to restart puzzle. Come on. Charcoal. Miss, that's in field. Windtail. Wind is gone. He used flail. I'm not dead. I run away. So keep always shifting Pokemons before, because I don't want my Butterfree to die in case of anyone. So I have to move this one to the top side and that one to the other side. So that's simpler said than done. There's also a lot of seedless in this cave, so if you're interested in getting one, you can get it from here, or you can go towards the mansion. That also has a lot of stuff. So let me just move these to the easier locations. There's different ways of moving them both to the same sides, but it's preferences. Never mind that. Anyway, let us continue. Okay, so that goes up, and here we have flame charge, which is actually nice TM. So that's this side sorted. I thought the camera up was in this side, so I was doing some more research, more puzzle solving. So the camera up is the upper part, and whoa, man, this thing just takes like forever. Because like I have to notice all the stuff that I have to go and like which side I'm supposed to go from. Okay, let me just put that there. That way I'm not trapped. I have to surf around each of these edges because it's just problematic. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to do anything. But yeah. As you can see, you need to have a Pokemon that knows Surf, Strength, Tailwind at least. Unlike the other, I'm actually finding it interesting that now most of the puzzles are using the field effects or something to do weird interactions to the map. Like for example, when finding the Audinite, you had to use an ice move to freeze the surface of the water so you could access a new area. I'm happy that there was no puzzles, but it was more of like you won't notice it until like, okay, so we'll just keep moving this rock. Just be careful that when you do speed up the game using Alt, you do not do it during boulder puzzles sometimes, because you will make a mistake, and that's why I save my game like periodically, so I don't have to worry about that problem, honestly. But this should help a lot of people. I'm not sure if a lot of people know how to solve these puzzles or like which side is what, but the magmarizer, okay, it's not really that important because you can get one from the other place. I mean, the electrolyzer we got already, and if you do have all the stickers, you can already buy it. So I'll only do a video on that if people do ask for it otherwise, because that puzzle was much easier than these ones, and I noticed those faster. Although I didn't use the TM that I was supposed to. I didn't use Tailwind, then I just went on a whim. Okay, we're almost there. This thing is very long, honestly. I wonder how did I do this? Like, well, God. Anyway, I should take this time to wish you guys a happy new year, and hopefully this year will be better than 2016. It was not a great year in terms of current events and everything that was happening around me, but on the bright side, at the end of 2016 we did get this update, so I ain't even mad. Although I'm kind of surprised that Insurgents doesn't have its own update yet, but yeah. Alright, so we have to go to the to keep surfing around these same places, honestly. I think she just made it like you have to work to get your stones, because the rest of them all have battles. This one doesn't, so go to the smaller one, push it up. Oh, right, now we can go. Unless it pushes me to the other side, then I'm gonna be stressed out. Okay, it's up. So this side is another puzzle. As usual, like I was thinking, do I push the rock down? But you do want to first look around the area, save the game, and I'll show you a reason why you should save the game, honestly. So we have to get that rock to that. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's see. Let's push this, and this is the reason why I don't speed up the game. And my suffering. Okay, so this time I actually booted up my save file. We pushed. So this one's a bit more straightforward. I had to keep moving the mouse away from the screen. I don't know why it records that. Oh, I think I'm on Windows Capture and not... Oh, okay, there you go. Again, continuing on with what we're doing. We're still moving all of this stuff so that... But knowing how to surf through the areas is also pretty key, because some of the surf areas you can't access, like over here, you couldn't access that side because that big boulder is blocking those 2 units. So again, moving to the maximum top side, and then you just move it to a surf side, because if you push it another time, you fail this puzzle. So push it down, then again to the left. And you want to go to the upper one because the lower one is blocked by a rock. Glad I noticed that one when I was in the bottom. I still have to go up, because it's impossible to move the lower one, so I just go with the upper one. Let's push that there, go up, push that there, and now you just have to surf. And then go to the upper side, and then go into the cave, have your Pokemon with whirlwind bar thing ready. You don't necessarily need them, but it's a good thing to see whatever is in the room and to make sure. Okay, there you go. I'll be able to run away, don't worry guys. Okay, so then you can see that Megastone. So anything silver in this game is a Megastone. So that's it for this area. Hope you guys did enjoy this video, and do comment if you need any help with anything in the game. So thank you guys for watching, and see you.